Tucson's mayor and council voting tonight to adopt the over $2.4 billion tentative budget with no changes from the budget presented in a May 6th public hearing. Now, this step means that the city has set a spending ceiling for the 2026 year, but some money under that ceiling can still be moved around. That budget will be back in front of council June 17th for final adoption. Let's talk about power. Tucson mayor and council voting to accept the results of a power feasibility study today, meaning they're open to exploring the options in the study, including buying TEP. That's something some Tucsonans have spent the past couple of years advocating for, and tonight bringing a group to pack the city council chambers. That's where we find KGUN 9's Midtown Downtown reporter Alex Dowd.
For the past 25 years, Tucson Electric Power, or TEP, has been the main power provider here in Tucson. Well, TEP's agreement with the city is supposed to expire around this time next year. With the future of Tucson's power provider uncertain, one group says that they want that power to go to the people. That's now accepted as possible under the city's financial and climate-related constraints.
All options remain on the table. This report provides a great foundation that shows that all of those options are feasible.
A feasibility study by a third-party consultant showed not only is public power possible, but it would save consumers money. Though a representative from TEP told KGUN 9 that a switch in ownership could create new costs, like construction, hiring, and legal fees that would be passed on to consumers. Even if approved, the transition from private to public power could take years, and the city still needs to keep the lights on. So they're considering renewing the franchise agreement with TEP. Councilmember Dahl says that's separate from the push for public power.
Does anything we're doing with the franchise agreement, the side agreements, prevent us from going the pathway of public utility, electric utility?
Councilmember Dahl, no.
Public power organizers argue that though the two are legally separate, they're tied politically.
We lose a lot of leverage if we pass a franchise agreement this year. So all we're saying is don't rush it this year, maybe look at it next year, and maybe next year we won't want to do it. And instead we'd rather put forward before voters a public power utility.
The franchise agreement is expected to be on the ballot in November. The specifics for that measure will be in front of mayor and council in June. Near Alameda and Granada, Alex Dowd, KGUN 9.